and welcome to this Jumpstart 2016 video where we will be showing Mac users how to set up a virtual machine within their Mac laptop. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to your email. You can go to owa.bentley.edu, or you can access it through Outlook or Mail for Mac, however you access your Bentley email address. You're going to log in and you are going to be looking for an email that would have come in on August 29th. So that's this year, August 29th. It would have come in from Bentley University and it'll say an account has been created for you. That's an account has been created for you. So there'll be an example one within this video. So once you're in your inbox, you're just going to look through and you're going to have to go to August 29th. So just be searching through your email to find that. You can pause the video too if you have to. Finding that email is the hardest part about this, and you just have to make sure you find that. So once you found the email, it should look something like this. So it'll say welcome, an account has been created for you. So what you're going to do is within that email you're going to scroll down and there will be a link that says click here to complete your registration. So you click that and it'll take you to this page where you will type in your first to last name and create a password and a couple other little questions like that. There will then be a field asking you to put in some information about your graduation. So you will graduate in May. Your year of graduation will be 2020, or it's 20. It should be 2020, whatever your year of graduation is. Just a couple quick questions. Not a huge deal. Just answer those. Click Save, and then you should be brought to this page where you'll see Adobe Cloud. You're going to click Microsoft at the top, then you're going to click Windows 10, and then you're going to click Add to Cart. After it says in cart, you're going to go back up to the tab and you're going to click Microsoft again. And then you're going to click Office 2016, not Office 2016 for Mac, Office 2016. So it should say Office Professional Plus 2016 and you're going to add that to the cart as well. Make sure you select the right Microsoft Office. Then you're going to go VMware, VMware 8 Fusion for Mac. Right here, VMware Fusion 8 for Mac OS. You're going to click that and add to cart. So then you're going to go to your shopping cart, click View Full Cart. And now you should have 3 things in your cart, and also possibly a 4th option that says bonus offer, and that'll be Microsoft Office for Mac. So then you're going to scroll down, click Checkout. You're going to scroll down through this, accept that license agreement, scroll down again, type in your username, which is just your Bentley email address, and then you're going to sign your name below that, which is just your full name. So put your full name in there, and then after you have those 2 fields filled in, you will click Accept. So once you click Accept, you'll get a little view of what's in your cart. You can scroll down again, make sure your contact information is correct, then click Proceed with Order. So now your order will be complete. It'll ask you if you want to download your software or order receipt. You're going to click the X mark, or you can click Order Receipt or X, whichever you want to do, and you should have a page that looks like this. It'll list each of the components that you've just got and the product keys. So the product keys are the important part here. So you want to make sure that you can see all of those product keys in red, and you should have 4 product keys in there. After you have the product keys, you're going to click the VMs folder in your desktop up in the top right. And when that folder opens, you're going to click on Windows 10 64. So when you open that, it's going to open up a black box that says VMware Fusion 8. First, you're going to have to type in the password to your Mac to confirm you want to open this. So that's just your normal Mac password, whatever you type to log in. Make sure you type it right. Good. So now it's going to load and it'll open a black box that asks you to agree to a license agreement. You can click Agree on that. And once you click Agree, it's going to ask you for a product key. And that product key you will get from that page with all the red product keys, and it's the VMware Fusion 8 for Mac product key. So you can copy and paste that, just highlight, then right click, copy. Good. And then you're going to go to your VMware Fusion and just paste it in. So you can say right click and then paste. And when that's done, you're going to click Continue in the bottom right. And then type your Mac password one more time. Good. And then you're going to say Done or Close. Good. And when this box pops up, you're going to click Cancel in the bottom right. So you don't want to click any of those options, just click Cancel. Good. And then you're going to reopen your VMs folder and double-click on Windows 10 one more time. And now your Windows environment is going to start up. So this is going to take some time. You just want to wait, and if you lose control of your mouse at one point, that's okay. Just wait for it to start up, and eventually it's going to ask you for your Windows 10 product key. So just give this a moment, and you can navigate back to your browser if you want to get that product key, but just sit tight. So after this loads, you're going to select Next for your language, and then here's time for the product key. So this product key you can't copy and paste. Unfortunately, you have to just type it. But the product key is on that same page with the red product keys. So go back to that page and find your Windows 10 education product key. So it's that very top one. It has the purple Windows 10 logo next to it, and you're going to type in that red product key right there. Type, 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 whatever you're going to do. And once you have it typed in, you're going to click the Next button in the bottom right. And now your Windows will activate and it'll boot up into your actual Windows environment, so just sit tight while it's doing that. So the point of this virtual machine, if you don't already know, is that there are several Windows applications like Microsoft Excel. You can accept that license agreement. And a couple of other applications that can only be run in the Windows environment. So we set up a Windows computer basically within your actual Mac computer so you can run Windows and Mac OS at the same time. And that allows us to seamlessly use some applications. Really, it's the best of both worlds. So that's what we're doing here. So the product keys are just for licensing the software. So you just did your VMware Fusion 8, which is just the program, the software that allows us to set up this virtual machine. And then the Windows 10 product key is the key that we're going to use to activate your copy of Windows. So Windows is starting up, and this part does take a little while, so 5-10 minutes while it's booting into your Windows desktop. So the first thing you have to do is create your username, which would just be your Bentley short name. So the short name is that little bit that comes before your Bentley email address. So you put that in as the username, and then the password should just be a password you're going to remember, preferably the password you use to sign into your Mac so that they're both the same. So you put your short name there, and then you make up a password. And after you created a password and put in a password hint, you can click Next, and you will go on to the next screen. Okay, so once you're into your Windows desktop, you're going to go to the bottom, well, first go to the top and click that little wrench icon, and then click on Network Adapter, and then make sure the little circle next to Share with My Mac is checked. Then click X. So you do that, and then there's going to say something in the right, click Yes. And then in the bottom, you're going to go into that box that says Hi, I'm Cortana, or whatever it says. You're going to click inside of there, and you're going to type in Excel. So click inside that box, click, click, click. Good, and now you're going to type in Excel. So E-X-C-E-L. Might take a minute to load, that's okay. Just bear with it. You can pause the video if you have to. So you're going to type Excel, E-X-C-E-L. E-X-C-E-L. Good, and then you can open up that first option, Excel 2016. And that's going to open up Excel for Windows, which is already installed. So that's that Office Professional Plus that you got the product key for. So this is the last product key you're going to have to enter. So what's basically going to happen is Windows is going to open Excel, and when it opens, you're going to get a little dialog box asking you to activate Office. So you're not going to log in with the account. What you're going to do is click right underneath the Next button. There's going to be a little option that says Enter Product Key instead. So click that link, and then that's going to open a box that says Enter Your Product Key. So this product key you're going to get from that same page with all the product keys on it, except you're going to enter the Office Professional Plus 2016 product key. So not the Office Home and Business 2016 for Mac. Do not enter that one. Enter the Office Professional Plus 2016 option, which is the second one on the page right there. Good. So type that in there, and then after you type it, it should automatically recognize it and continue, and that will activate your Office. So just take your time typing that in, make sure you do it right. And as you can see, after you type the last character, it automatically authenticates it. You can click install, and it'll do a short little activation, and then you're all set. So at this point, you can close Excel, and you'll be back on your Windows desktop. Sometimes Excel opens twice. It's okay, just X that out after you've entered your product key, X that box, and then X out of Excel. Now you're at your Windows desktop, so what you can do now is go back to your search menu in the bottom, and this time you're going to type in Chrome. So CHROME, click enter, and it's going to open up a browser window, and you're going to click on the second link, Chrome browser for Google. Make sure you click the one that goes to Google, which is Chrome browser - Google, that second link down. So when you click on that, it's going to open up a page with a download button. So after you click, it'll load. Some browsers take longer than others, and then you're going to click download Chrome, accept and install. And then at the bottom of your screen, you'll see something that offers the option to run. So you're going to click run, and now the Chrome install process will begin. So Chrome is just a browser that you can use, which we recommend, and a lot of the installs we're going to do today are for the Chrome browser. It's faster and generally gets more done and is more compatible than some of the other browsers that you have available to you. So after you see the on the mark screen, you can close out your other browser and just wait right now for Chrome to download and install. It doesn't take very much time. Just sit tight. Again, some installs might take longer than others, so you can always pause the video if yours is not keeping up. Good, and so Chrome should automatically open when you install it. So now that it's installed, you can go to View at the top and say Full Screen on your virtual machine. So now you have a full screen Windows desktop and Chrome installed. Again, if you have any issues with any of this stuff, you guys can come to the Sandbox during the drop-in hours that will be provided in the email sent out to all students, and we can help you figure out any issues you might have. So once you're in Chrome, the next thing you're going to do is go type in FileZilla. So that's FileZilla. You're going to click the very first one that says FileZilla, the FTP solution, the free FTP solution, and then you're going to click Download Client, and then click the Download FileZilla Client green button, and that's going to go to the bottom left of your browser. Once the downloaded file is there, you're going to click it, and the install will begin. So this is important to pay attention because you want to make sure you click the right things. So you're going to click on it when it's open, and it'll pop up with a dialog box that offers the FileZilla setup. So it might take a minute for that box to open, but as soon as it opens, you're going to click Yes to allow to tell Windows it's okay. Then you're going to click I agree on the FileZilla dialog box, but be careful because the next screen you're not going to just click Next. So just click I agree once and then let it run, even if it takes a minute. So click I agree, and it's going to take a minute. And here you want to say no, do not protect me, and then click Next. And then for the rest of the process, you can just click Next all the way through. Next, 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 next. If you do forget to click the do not protect me, that is okay. It's just some bloatware, things that aren't necessary, but it's nothing that's going to do you any harm. After that, you can click Finish, and FileZilla will open. Make sure that you can see it just like you do on this screen. You can click OK in that dialog box, and then close out FileZilla. So the next part of the process is slightly more guided. So the first thing you're going to do is go to cis.bentley.edu/sandbox, which is the address of the CIS Sandbox here at Bentley University, which you all saw hopefully during your Jumpstart sessions. And here you're going to go on the home page. You're going to scroll down, and if you do not see the Jumpstart presentation like it is on this page, what you're going to do is click on Full 2016 Jumpstart PowerPoint, or Fall 2016 Jumpstart PowerPoint, which will be a link. You can see it right there under the video where it says Fall 2016 Jumpstart PowerPoint. You're going to click that, and then another PowerPoint will come up, and you're going to go to slide 35, which will have a link to download Brackets, as you can see here. And then you're going to download Brackets 1.7, and then that download will go to the bottom left of your screen, and you're going to just download and install this just like you would any other application. You're going to click Next. So all of these you can just click Next and install all the way through. No need to worry about anything. Always accept that for the Windows, so yes. And all of those installs are going to go through, and just be patient with those. Okay, so once FileZilla has finished the install, you can click Finish in the bottom right, and then you can close out Chrome or minimize it. Minimize is better, and then you're going to type in Brackets in the search bar down at the bottom and open up that application, and you should get a screen that looks something like this. And then here you can click Allow Access when it comes up, which is just Windows trying to protect you. So when it pops up, you can click Allow Access, wait for it, there it is. So say Allow Access. And the next thing you're going to do is go to File in the top left and go to the bottom option right above Exit called Extension Manager. And within Extension Manager, there are going to be several extensions you have to download. So those are all listed within the PowerPoint. And what you can do is you can just drag Brackets to the right side of your screen, and that'll make it the right half Brackets. And then your Chrome option, which should still be there, can be the left option. And back in that PowerPoint, the Fall 2016 Jumpstart PowerPoint that you got from cis.bentley.edu/sandbox, you can actually just follow along with the PowerPoint slides on there. So if it might load for a second, and then you should see it on the left side of your screen. You can go to CIS Sandbox and then go to the next slide in the PowerPoint, slide 38 or 37, whatever it is. And you want to type in each of these extensions. So the first one will be Brackets Color Picker, and then so on and so forth. And once you see it at the bottom, you're going to click the Install button all the way to the right. So these are pretty quick installs. They're just little add-ons and extensions for Brackets. So you're going to click Install, it'll run, and then it's done, and then you're going to do the next one. So you just want to do each one of those and install each of them. Okay, so once you've installed all of those extensions, you can click Close on the Extension Manager and then X out Brackets. And now you're going to go back to that PowerPoint and you're going to go to the next slide, which asks you to install Microsoft Expression Web. These links are all clickable, so you can just click the Microsoft Expression Web link and it'll bring you to a page that looks like this. If you scroll down, you'll find an orange download button. So you want to make sure you click that one. So you scroll down and there is the download button. Click that and that's going to open up a page that looks like this, and your download will go to the bottom left hand corner of your screen. So you're going to wait for that to download and then you can click it and start the install. So now it's finished. In the bottom left it'll say webtrial.exe. You can click that and then you can click yes, tell Windows it's okay, and it will run that setup. So that's going to run. It'll say Microsoft Expression Web 4. It should be a green box with white, or a white box with green, really. You can say accept. You do not select either of those options and keep going through. Boom, boom, boom. Again, if you have to pause the video and rewatch some parts, please do. And again, you can come to the CIS Sandbox in Smith 234 anytime you need help with this process. We'll have drop-in hours this weekend, and those hours will be posted in the email containing the link to this video. So after Expression Web is done, you can click Finish, and you can go back to that PowerPoint. So close out the Expression Web tab, go back to the PowerPoint, and then the next slide will have software installations. So these ones you can just click on the links and install. So the first one is ADW Cleaner. There'll be a blue Download Now button in the right. Click that. It's going to go to the bottom left of your browser. Do not click the green download button, start download. Just wait for it to come to the bottom of your browser. Once it's downloaded, click Install, and it will install ADW Cleaner. Again, you can click yes here. I agree. And once this box pops up, just exit out, close that tab, go back and do Malwarebytes. Good, so Malwarebytes will bring you to the thank you page. Again, it'll go to the bottom left. You're going to click on it, and it's going to install Malwarebytes, which is malware protection. And ADW Cleaner specifically for browsers. It will prevent adware, things like that that you don't want. And same thing with Malwarebytes. It's for your whole computer, but it'll prevent malware, which is also annoying. So there's a series, a whole suite of antivirus and malware protection we're going to put on your Macs and Windows today. So these all just install. And thank you guys for your patience. Sorry that we were not able to proceed with this process in person in the Sandbox during your Jumpstart session. So after you've done Malwarebytes, if this box pops up, just exit out in the top right, and then you can close the Malwarebytes tab and click on HTTPS everywhere. So this will provide a secure connection on a website that you're on, even if a secure connection was not there beforehand. So you're going to stay installed in Chrome. So this is an extension for Chrome. So it's not a full-on download or install for your computer as much as it's just an extension that you're going to add to your Chrome browser, which again is why we recommend using Chrome, because a lot of these extensions are specifically for Chrome. So you're going to click on the blue Add to Chrome button, Add Extension, and in a sec, just wait for it, and you should be good. So after you can close that, and then you're going to go to uBlock Origin, which is an ad blocker for your computer. It's the one we recommend, and it is also an extension for Chrome, so you're just going to click Add to Chrome, and it'll do the same thing, and you can say Add Extension, and then the last thing you're going to do is Avast. So Avast is an antivirus for your Mac, technically for Windows, but we use it for Mac users so that it's a free antivirus that you can install within your Windows machine to prevent viruses, because you can still get viruses even though it is a virtual machine. So on this page, you're just going to click Download Free Antivirus. If the uBlock Origin dialog box pops up like it is on this one, you can just click, you can exit out, and then eventually you're going to click on the Download Free Antivirus. So it'll load a page like this with an orange arrow pointing to where you want to click on the install. So wait for it to come up, and then click on the install link. So it'll pop up with a page like this. You just want to click yes again. Good, and then it's going to run the Avast installer. And when this page pops up, you're going to click Install. And then a box will pop up in the bottom right where there will be a progress bar as it installs everything you need for your antivirus. And at this point, you can, and once that install is finished, you can continue and close out your browser, and you are all set. So if you have any questions, you can come to the Sandbox, but that is it as far as your virtual machine goes. To close out your virtual machine, you can just go to the left-hand corner of your screen at the bottom and click the Windows icon and say Shut Down. You can also move your mouse to the top left corner of your screen and tap Control and Command, and then go up to the corner and click the red X. Or just go to the tabs at the top and click on the virtual machine and then shut down or suspend or resume, whatever you need to do. And to swipe between your Mac OS and your Windows OS, just use 3 fingers on your trackpad, and that will swipe between your full screen Windows 10 virtual machine and your Mac OS desktop. So again, if you have any questions, please come visit us during our drop-in hours at the CIS Sandbox in Smith 234. Thank you for your patience, and we appreciate your time.